Party on, dudes.
Excellent!
You can now call Bill and Ted Vladimir and Estragon. Samuel Beckett's Waiting for Godot is back on Broadway this season, starring notable duo Alex Winter and Keanu Reeves. The pair, best known for starring in the Bill and Ted sci-fi comedies, have been eager to reunite on a project for years.
Why, thank you, sir. I couldn't have done it without you. The idea came from the universe, the creative muse. I was in London, it was 1 a.m, I had slight jet lag. I was thinking of ways, I mean, we both were thinking of ways.
Trying to figure out what we could do, yeah.
And specifically theater. You guys
Something,
okay,
just something that wasn't Bill and Ted.
Okay.
What can we do? That
Yeah.
expands the, you know,
Expand.
we've known each other, let him alone. We've known each other a long time, we hang out a lot, we love doing Bill and Ted, it's very fun, but we were like, what could we do that's not Bill and Ted that would allow us to play in a different arena?
And so this play came from there, and then I called him, and he said, yeah.
Samuel Beckett's seminal play was published in 1952. It centers around two acquaintances, Vladimir and Estragon, who are, you guessed it, waiting for Godot, a mysterious man who never shows up. And for anyone wondering on how to properly pronounce his name, I grew up saying Godot, Godot.
Godot is a natural American pronunciation, right? So it biases to that, is my experience.
Okay.
So if you just read it, you know, and oftentimes, then that's the way you're gonna pronounce it. If you get into the play, and Alex really went into the journey of like, how do you pronounce it? And in the playing of it, you know, Godot is in the text and has been played that way. But I mean, if you just read it, I can see how, especially in American,
Absolutely,
you
yeah.
would go Godot. But
Yeah, and Beckett didn't want a debate. You know, he wanted people to do whatever
that's
felt.
not true.
Moron! That's the idea. Let's abuse each other.
Well, yes, that isn't true, actually. He's a cheeky bugger, and he loved debate. And he loved seeing people argue over the meaning of these things.
And I understand you guys tested out, you both read both parts to see who fits.
In one day.
In one day, in front of your director, Jamie Lloyd.
Yes, in
Yeah.
a hotel room down in the Bowery. And then we like swapped roles and did it again, and then we did it again the next day. And you know, we loved Jamie and sought him out, and we're very grateful that he was interested. So it was kind of a chance to explore, or this is over 3 years ago.
The revival is being helmed by visionary director Jamie Lloyd. Jamie is known for teaming up with A-list talent and cracking open classic works. Jamie, you've also become the celebrity whisperer because, you know, think about Nicole Scherzinger, Rachel Zegler, Alex and Keanu, Jessica Chastain, James McAvoy. What does that do to you? I mean, it's kind of cool. You know, you go from project to project with these incredible stars and you shape them into the Jamie Lloyd world.
Yeah, it's such an honor and a privilege to be trusted by these people. And they're major artists. I mean, my favorite thing to do in life is to be in a rehearsal room with actors. I think they're just great creative artists in their own right. And they become real collaborators and in many cases, very close friends. And I love the trust. There's a kind of mutual trust. It is truly a collaboration. That's how it works. It often starts off with thinking about, you know, kind of meeting an actor and then thinking about what play we might do. We go back and forth. In this instance, they had the idea. And it really is about kind of giving them new opportunities, new ways of looking at work, giving them new challenges. And I think when all of those actors who have done so much, and particularly on screen, do something that is completely out of their comfort zone, that's where you get the exciting results. That's where you get something really special. It's not necessarily coming easy to them, but they're gonna work at it with so much passion and perseverance and commitment. And as I always say, just come to rehearsals with an open heart and an open mind and be ready to try some, you know, pretty wild ideas.
For Alex and Keanu, in a way, Godot marks a return to their roots. Alex made his Broadway debut as a young boy in the 1977 revival of The King and I, starring Yul Brynner, and later took flight alongside Sandy Duncan a few years later in a revival of Peter Pan.
And Sandy came to opening night.
Sandy Duncan.
And I just burst into freaking tears. Like, really? I was like, it was so moving. And it was like I was 15, you know? I mean, I was with her in the trenches every day for like 3 years of my life, 8 shows a week. Wow. And I was just like, I was her and Don and like a few other friends of mine from the show.
Wow.
And I was so moved. So in a weird way, time just is not, like I've known Keanu so long, and so the whole thing is like this weird time bend, honestly.
For Keanu, theater was a big part of his formative years, performing in Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet and The Tempest, before Hollywood came calling and turned him into a superstar.
Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is.
How does it feel, you know, to be having this moment in your career right now, to be making your Broadway debut?
It's amazing. It hits me often, once in a while. Can it be often and once in a while at the same time?
Yes, especially with this play, you can.
It's often and once in a while.
Yeah.
I think both are true.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because you know, I've had moments with you. I'm like, hey, Alex, we're at Broadway. And like, we're doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was a childhood dream. So, you know, it's pretty extraordinary.
And while Alex and Keanu are taking audiences on a different kind of journey compared to their excellent or bogus adventures on screen, they can't completely shake off Bill and Ted from their current roles. Excellent! There's a fun nod to these characters you created years ago. You know, and certainly in the audience, the night I was there was like this electricity when you guys, you know, were out on stage together. I mean, do you feel that? Do you feel that from the audience?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Some nights, sure.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, we're grateful for it. And the play is about two old friends, and it's about two old friends who perform together, so it's not meta, it's in the text, which is cool.
Where did the Bill and Ted bit come from? Was that organic?
Come on, it's in the text.
It came from the text.
Yeah.
But you identified that moment in the text.
Yes.
And
I mean, it got applause the night I was there.
I mean, you know, what is it, back to back like in the good old days.
How can we not do air guitar there?
I mean, it's literally what we would do.
Yeah, I think I wrote that in my Grove book the first time I read the play. It was like, there's no other notes, it's just like air guitar. Next to it, I was like, come on.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. For more premiere theater coverage and exclusive interviews, click the subscribe button. You can also download the Spectrum News app or watch us on TV for the latest information, balanced coverage, weather updates every 10 minutes, and more. We'll see you there.